I want to see that full frontal.
Ain't nobody seen me.
Nobody.
The host asked you to start your video. How do I send a message back to tell the host to eat a dick? Huh?
Is there a fuck message. You option?
Oh, there is. There it is.
Oh, shit. Thanks, Zoom. They really did think of everything. Oh, Zoom. Where would we be without you?
Poor.
All good in the hood.
The wifey came in with the clutch.
Ooh, really? How so?
Yeah. Do you want to show it off, or do you want me to show? She's gonna have me show off the package.
Oh, the package.
Thank you.
Letting the man show off the package. Oh, yeah. Shit balls. I cannot believe you just got that. Lucky bastard.
Like right now. She just showed up. Ooh, it's some strawberry daiquiris. All right. We getting crunk tonight.
What the hell? So anyone that's listening then, and not watching the video, John just got himself a 6-pack of, or his wifey got himself, him a 6-pack of 26th anniversary triple IPA by Stone. Bastard.
And there's that strawberry daiquiri.
That daiquiri. Absolutely.
But unfortunately, I already poured myself a whole bunch of artificial fake margarita drink.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm drinking today.
The alcoholic. Yeah, absolutely.
I got again. This is a disaster. Okay.
The alcoholic way of getting diabetes. What we're having today on this episode.
Did you get one too? Did you get the same drink?
I was able to find it. Yeah.
Oh man, it tastes it tastes so artificial that honestly, yeah.
Bring the mic a little bit closer to you. There we go. Let the people hear your soulful voice.
Can you hear me now?
Beautiful. Yeah. So, what's the name of the brand of the margarita we're having today? We're doing this a little bit differently. Margarita Belly today.
Something 1800 nasty margarita artificial watermelon.
Right. Like La Plaza Victoria or something like that.
I want nothing to do with La Plaza Victoria. Nothing at all.
So I actually got the skinny version of it. That's what I found. Is that what you have?
No, we bought the big one.
Oh, okay. So there were big ones too, but I was like, oh wait, but this one looks more like the picture of the bottle that John sent me.
I don't think you needed to get the big one. It'll get you there.
I just Googled Victoria Margarita, and then I just have like a lot of booty on my Google feed now.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Shout out to Victoria Margarita. Apparently, I never knew you existed till now.
I'm gonna put my. Should I just
let
down
know
this
BeerBelly
coffee?
sent you? Oh, please go ahead. Enjoy yourself. I know. I got shit sleep last night, and so I needed myself a nice cold brew right before coming out here today. God damn. I'm a hard lad, but I'm better now.
With this drink that we have, I recently went to Disney, and so we took a break. We went to Disney from 8 to 2. It started to rain like at 1.
Right.
We had some business we had to do, and we ended up back at Disney at like 6 p.m.
Love making was the business. Love making was the business, just so you know.
Yeah, Papa John trying to make another Papa John. How does that work? And
that's kind of weird.
Oh man, what would I do with myself? And
a lot of things you probably already do.
And when we were there that first half, I had got that Hank Pym whatever the bar that they have there.
Right. Yeah.
And it costs a lot to get drunk.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Disneyland and California Adventure.
Yeah, fuck that. I had just the one.
Yeah.
I finished half of my woman's because she didn't like hers at all. I couldn't even tell you what was her drink. It had like sparkling water in it. Fucking disgusting. And so yeah, we left. It started raining. That's not why we left. We came back when it was fucking pouring. But on the way back, I was like, wait. I don't want to get drunk at Disney. I want to get to Disney drunk. You
Okay.
know, I'm trying to hug the mouse when I'm there, not be weirded out by a man in a costume.
If anything,
So
you're gonna weird out the man in the costume.
I if I don't end up at the Powerhouse concert, I'm gonna be pissed off. So
Okay, fair enough.
I ended up pouring myself a ginormous cup of this.
Ooh.
And I ended up just not touching it until I got there and I downed it. That was a nice hour and a half of being very intoxicated at Disney.
How was it
Very.
being an intoxicated adult at Disneyland?
I was extra loud. I definitely felt like a kid.
Oh, really? You had fun?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Some other stuff happened there, but I'll tell you off there.
Off air? Oh, off camera? All right, all right.
Okay, I'll tell you.
What
I
can
showed
you?
my
What
penis
can you
to
share?
Mickey.
Oh yeah, that's fine then. If anything, now Disneyland, you know where to find this guy. You thought he eluded you for a moment, but no, he back. Here he is.
No. He back. Cheeks spread and everything. I wasn't able to do the Star Wars one, the new ride that they had.
At Disneyland? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck it's called.
Rise of the Resistance?
Yeah, I wanted to really do that one. But
I heard it's
okay.
amazing.
When you went, oh no, you only did California Adventure, huh?
We only did California Adventure that time, yeah, because Sin had never been there before.
Okay, so with us, my little brother started working at Disney and he got us in for free. But the way it works now was you can get into California Adventure when it opens and you can't go into Disney until 2 p.m.
Okay.
So you have to stay at California Adventure for those first few hours, which is fine. I mean,
yeah,
I burned through. Yeah, it was plenty to do. The Avengers campus is fucking dope.
Dude, it's fucking sick. I turned into a little kid, just like you said. Like Sin and I were like geeking out. It was cool.
Did you play the Spider-Man game? The ride?
No, I was actually really surprised Sin didn't want to. I think by that point she was kind of tired.
That should have been the first thing you did.
We did the Guardians ride, what used to be Hollywood Tower of Terror.
Bro,
did you ride that?
They're right. No, I'm a little bitch. They're right across. They're right across from each other.
I know. We went off and went through different valleys. She wanted to get a drink, so we got a drink, and then we found the PIM laboratory where they make the cool cocktails, the expensive cool cocktails, and then we continued our journey from there. But yeah.
I don't know if she still listens to us, but if she is, and I hope you're listening to me, Sin, you are no Spider-Man fan.
Oh,
that's it. Spider-Man fan license invalid. Sorry. You chose Guardians over Spider-Man. Then you chose drinks over Spider-Man. And then you said, you know what? Fuck you, Spider-Man. I'm not riding you. Well, guess what? I want to ride Spider-Man. I want to ride Spider-Man all the way home.
Can we get that in writing now? John 2022.
It's on recording, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. I want to ride Spider-Man.
I want Peter D. Parker. You know what I'm saying?
That's Earth 6969. I think you're referencing that Peter Parker. I got you.
I love that universe. Anything
absolutely
goes. Oh, Marvel, right off that list.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, never will be a sponsor. Never will be a sponsor. But if you want to be, well, never gonna be. But if you want to be,
man.
So I'm sorry, you were saying we went off on a tangent there.
Oh yeah, so you're not a Spider-Man fan, and
oh yes, Sin is not a Spider-Man fan. Mm-hmm.
I wanted these ghost pepper nachos that they have, that they only have during Halloween, and well, let me go back just a little bit really quick. Yvonne took her mom for her birthday.
Nice.
And then I wasn't able to go. So
get fucked.
I reached out to my brother and I was like, hey, is there anything open Friday? And he's gonna quit. So
shit.
I had to go. We had
milk it while you got it.
Then he was like, yeah, they're actually open. I was like, well, you're taking me there. So that's why we went. And he's quitting now. So I'm happy I was able to enjoy it as as short of notice as I got it.
Right.
And yeah, Disney's fun. I just don't like getting drunk personally. There.
You don't like getting drunk there? Oh, because it's too expensive.
It's way too expensive. But now that I know their system, You literally can just fucking put all your alcohol in a hydro flask, and they don't check.
Oh, they don't. I thought it had to be sealed like beverages.
Tracy walked in with her hydro flask.
Oh wow!
And
okay.
they actually sent her back because she had her vape pen on her.
Oh,
So they sent her back for that, but the flask was fine.
interesting.
The hydro flask, yeah. So
Disney hacks, everybody, listen in.
yeah. If you want to go in and flash the mouse like I did, just
show him your own mouse, then you can definitely do so.
Oh man, I gave him the helicopter. He didn't know what was coming. Except my dick.
Just present a box. What's in the box, little fella? It's a dick in the box.
Oh,
it's a helicopter. It's a toy helicopter. Play with it all you want, Mickey.
Maybe one of these days, that'd be such a great gift to give your woman.
A dick in a box?
A dick in a box, yes.
A dick in a box.
I know it was like a joke song, but
absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Gift wrap it and everything. Tuxedo on it. And yeah, we'll go to Men's Warehouse and get it fitted.
Get it nice. It'd be really awkward with the guy that's doing my measurements.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Just be like, it's for my wife, bro. He'd be like, I get that. My bad for not thinking of it sooner.
Don't look directly at it. It will bite.
Exactly. Don't look it in the eye. Don't look it in the eye.
And it only has one eye. It will spit venom at you.
Yeah. Surprise, I'm Peter D. Parker. Spider webs everywhere.
So, on the subject of Disney, where was D23? Was that in Anaheim? Was that going on when I was at the park?
I could be wrong, but I think they do it at the Anaheim Convention Center.
So it was in Anaheim. So that was all going on when I was at the park.
I guess so, yeah. It's been some pretty cool news, too. Some pretty cool stuff. We got a Secret Invasion trailer, which was actually really intriguing.
Looks good. I'm excited. Nick Fury's back. Dude.
It's fucking... Yeah, he's got the beard now. He's looking burly as fuck. I'm loving it.
Oh, yeah.
I actually went to go see a movie today, and I think this might have been the first time I saw the Wakanda Forever trailer in an actual theater as opposed to like on my TV screen. Shit got me like just a little emotional. Just like, I mean, the music's like really banging for that trailer. And then like the Queen of Wakanda like crying as she's saying her speech about like losing her entire family. Shit kind of got me going a little bit, I gotta admit. I'm not too proud to admit it.
He's a bitch.
It's like this new horror movie that's out right now starring Justin Long. It's actually pretty damn intense. I liked it.
Justin Long.
Let me see who and also had Bill Skarsgård in there. He was great in it for the bit he was in. There we go. Georgina Campbell. She was awesome.
I have no idea who any of those people are except for Justin Long.
Okay, for sure. The character's name was AJ, so that was kind of fun, I guess.
Nice. Did he die?
I'm not going to spoil it.
I'm not going to watch it, but
others might. For the people listening. We'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah.
And tell me remember what you wanted to tell me off camera, by the way. I'm curious.
I already told you I flashed the mouse, but I'll give you a preview of what I did.
Sounds good. Does it have anything to do with the Harry Potter universe?
It has something to do with the Harry Pot. I'll tell you that.
Sorry, everybody listening. That's an inside joke for us. But anyway, cool. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you guys had a good time. I honestly I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because when I was younger, I went through like 2 different phases of having a Disney annual pass. And so now, like, going back years and years and years later, like over a decade later, I've been more intrigued to go back there again. I would love to go back sometime.
Okay.
That's just me, though.
It's nice. Know. I mean, I guess because I've probably go once every 4 years, and it just randomly works out that way.
Sure.
Because we had an annual pass when my brother was like 6, and then my sister started working at Disney like 3 years after that. So we had, free passes to get in.
Nice.
Then I randomly went with our friend Glenn, like maybe 3 years after that. Then my mom started working at Disney. Then my brother started working at Disney. So even though like Disney's not a place I get super excited about, I've definitely been there more than most.
Yeah, that is really cool. I remember you went there. I remember that you and Yvonne went there like when Galaxy's Edge first opened, and I was super jealous.
Yep, that's when my mama was working there.
Yep, yep, yep. Freaking lucky, dude.
Yeah, I think when my mom was working there, she got us in maybe 3 or 4 different times.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Oh,
I didn't realize how many times you guys actually went.
Oh yeah, I'm probably on point when I say it. Been to Disney a good 20 times in my life.
Okay, for sure, for
yeah,
sure.
I've been there a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that.
What's that? Let me see. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you were talking about that the web slinger ride, right?
Yes.
The Spider-Man web slingers game ride there. I've heard that's like out of like the gamey rides, that's like the best one they have.
Agreed.
It's pretty tight. So walk me through this because you're the only one I've ever really talked to about it that's actually wrote it before. So I see that they actually sell the peripheral as well. Like you could buy your own web slingers. How would that even work? Like,
doesn't. So it's all motion. So think like Xbox Connect.
Okay.
Way back when.
A dead ass technology that they drop support super quick.
And people use the like outside of the Xbox stuff. That was very advanced technology. I know a lot of people did shit with that.
I mean, it was crazy. It had like infrared technology, thermal technology, depth perception. It was legit. Like I remember going through the settings when I first got my Xbox One back in the day.
Sleep
at launch, yourself,
all that other stuff.
Oh yeah, that thing saw me do things not a lot of people get to notice.
Which is why Xbox discontinued it.
Oh, for sure. You're welcome, Microsoft. I'm also sorry, Microsoft.
Yeah, so when you go on it, before it starts, there's like a display right in front of you, like towards the bottom, and it shows the motion. So it captures your face and your hands, and it shows you. And then you literally, it is the best in the sense that it's Spider-Man, but what it essentially is you're on a car, and you literally just move from one screen to the next. So it's not like the Buzz Lightyear one where you're kind of going through and you see Zurg and there's different things you can shoot. You're literally going from one 3D screen to the next 3D screen to the next 3D screen until you're done. It's like 4 levels. And
interesting.
You literally just shoot your spider web at all of these little spiders because they're the bad ones. And they have different colored ones that get you more points and bigger spiders. And you just shoot them with spider webs. You just fucking kill them.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Yeah, but it is like the best because it's Spider-Man, like I said, and the whole technology of me just doing that's pretty dope. But in terms of the ride, it's kind of like meh at the fact that you're just taking me from one screen to the next screen to the next screen. There's no crazy turns either. It's literally you're moving, you stop, you play, you move, you turn this way, you do it's
right. The fun, if you were just someone in like the ride area watching people play, it would look like we're just idiots, I guess.
Yeah. And what happened with us, we actually got to ride it twice because halfway through the ride, it stopped. You know how that happens?
Sure.
And I guess it fucked with our motion thing because it stopped working. So we went through 3 of the games not doing anything. We literally just sat there and watched it happen.
Aw.
So then when we got out of the ride, the lady was like, "How was your experience?" We didn't get an experience, lady. And then, she just let us right back at the front.
Well, come right back in.
They knew.
Thank you.
They already knew that something was up. There was a reason why they were asking. Yeah.
Right. That's cool. At least they were ready and willing to just help you guys out. Did it work better the second time then?
Oh, yeah. We had a better idea. So it's kind of nice because we didn't know what to do at first.
Right.
So by the time we figured it out, it stopped on us. So then we were able to get like that restart button and just fucking go from the beginning.
Yeah. Wet and ready at that point. Who got the higher score?
It was Yvonne the second time. I got it the first time. And then the second time. Tracy got third.
Oh, okay. So you're saying last.
Yeah. Well, me too. If you ain't first, you last.
Yeah, fair enough.
Simple as that. I live by one rule. If you ain't first, you last.
Absolutely. Very good. Glad to see that my protege was Pepe Le Pew in that situation. Very good. Good job, protege. Good job, Yvonne. Let's go.
Yeah, and something I didn't get. I wish there wasn't as long of a line. That was probably the longest line we waited in too, which was like 30 minutes. Everything else, no longer than 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Pirates of the Caribbean, 5 minutes.
Oh, whoa.
Star Tours, like 10. I think it had to do a lot with the fact that it was fucking pouring. Because it was pouring.
Good to know. I will risk electrocution from now on to go to Disneyland and get those short lines.
We had short line after short line. Yeah, Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy, it just seemed like it was always at like 30 to 40 minutes.
I see.
It doesn't matter at the time. Unless you get the right when they open, it seems like that one's always fucking booming. It's Marvel.
Yeah, it's Marvel, baby. It's Star Wars.
It's Marvel.
What was I going to say? Damn it, I lost my train of thought. By the way, dude, that's awesome. And I bet, like, best case scenario, you guys, I mean, the time of year you guys went, it was probably great warm weather anyway, like in the mid 70s, maybe mid 80s at that point. It was cold?
It was more in the 90s.
Oh, see, there you go.
It's
like
very
Hawaii.
humid.
It could be raining, and yet you're not going to catch a cold, so you're fine.
The worst. Once it hit like 7 p.m., it was different. But when it started raining at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, it was like, oh my God, I don't know how to feel.
Just wading through all that mist and muck. I feel you.
So did you do like that Mater ride where you sit on it and like swings you and it goes in circles?
Yes, I remember that.
It's not the Cars ride; it's like the Mater one. So that ride I did at the pink of drunkenness. So I was already like, woo! And it was raining, and it was at night. Oh, I was so loud.
Fun.
Oh, I had a blast. I was easily the loudest little kid there.
That's cool. Yeah, I remember Sin and I giggling a lot through that one. That was fun. Absolutely.
That was great. Yeah,
there's that one, and then there's like the French car ride where it also kind of swings you around a bit. Yeah, those ones are pretty fun. But the Mater one was really fun too because it actually swings you around pretty wildly a couple times.
I mushed Tracy. I definitely mushed her.
Did the three of you squeeze into one car?
Yvonne doesn't really like those rides. She gets motion sickness.
Okay, sure.
That was like the only one she didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Tracy and I, and we did it twice. We did it once in the morning and then once in the nighttime. And both times I smushed her. She was definitely smushed.
I respect. All good.
Right on the butt.
So you guys did not ride the Guardians ride, then you said, right?
No, I'm a little bitch.
Aw. You know what? I'll admit though, when I went, that was the one ride that actually freaked me out. Maybe because it was the first ride of the day and I hadn't ridden that kind of ride in a long time, but I definitely got the butterflies for a moment. It freaked me out, but it was super fun. Like, but you do drop from really high and you do bounce around a lot. You levitate for a moment.
I am good.
Here's the seat, and then video viewers, this would be John ass at some points for sure.
Now keep your hand like that.
Certainly be like Dawson
like
levitating.
Yeah, right there. You see, right in the center, right there in the center. Poo. That would be scared, nervous poo. Where your fingers at? Right there.
Yeah. Levitating as well, and then eventually, once gravity hits, squish.
Trust me. Everybody in that ride would know who pooed the poo.
Ain't no game about it. Everyone's gonna know.
Everybody's gonna know.
John Dirty Jones Della Molina.
And I will not be quiet about it. I will be screaming, I shit my pants. Hey, buddy.
I shit my pants. I let a little Groot out of me. I let a little baby Groot out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Except my Groot didn't look right.
Oh God! Why is this Groot squishy? Why? It's more like a rutabaga Groot.
I will call you Lincoln Log Groot.
I am Lincoln has a good ring to it. I think you have a good point there.
Oh yeah, the Lincoln Log poo. Yeah, Disney overall was fun.
I'm glad you guys had a good time. Mm-hmm. That's rad. Good, despite the rain and everything. That's cool. Cool.
Yeah, the rain made it better. It was an experience I never really had.
Right. I'm trying to think if I've ever been in Disneyland where it was like heavily pouring. I don't think heavy, but maybe like a little slight downpour. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. I've been through that. This was rain. We were moist. We went on the Winnie the Pooh ride, and my ass got so wet because there was water on the seat. Oh,
Oh, like puddled on there.
yes, and you best believe I screamed, "My ass is cold! My ass is cold!"
Those poor little children.
this drunk mess screaming his ass is cold.
They all learned the A word that day.
No, sadly, I was sober by then.
Oh,
I
okay.
found out the hard way that Disney basically sells no alcohol. There's like 2 spots.
Oh yeah, Disneyland Park itself, yeah, it does not. It's all at California and downtown, right?
By the time we got to California Adventure, everything was already closing except for basically the rides. So
Yeah, California Adventure closes at least
10,
a couple hours early usually.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
by the time it was 8:30, things were closing.
I see.
So I had 1 beer. I was able to get 1 beer to space dust.
Nice.
I downed it as fast as I could because it was raining. I kept saying that my beers was at here, and because of the rain, it went right back to the top. So win technically.
Yeah, Mother Nature's doing you a favor, if anything. Absolutely.
So,
thanks, Mama.
I had to kind of down it, so I'm telling you, after I down that beer, peak, John. But then I found out the very hard way that Star Wars is basically the only place that has alcohol, and
oh, that's right, the cantina.
and you have to reserve. You have to reserve the spot. And the guy was like, "It's already closed." It was fucking 9 o'clock. Disney closes at midnight.
Right? So you got 3 hours to go. You expect me to be sober for 3 hours? What is this shit?
That's the move, though. If you want to go to Disney with no lines, go at 8 o'clock. That's when the families start going home.
That's a great point. Yeah, at that point, it's just anyone who also wants to stay up late.
And it worked out for us because of the rain. They basically canceled all of the parades. So all of the families were gone by 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's a great point. Wow. Did they do fireworks at least or no?
No.
Oh, shit. I remember when Sin and I stayed at the hotel where you guys met us for her birthday. Yeah, I think we told you guys where we stayed. It was like a 10-minute walk to the park, and maybe 15 minutes. And I remember the first night we were there, all of a sudden we just heard explosions going off, like loud popping. And then we realized the fireworks show was like right outside. Like they shoot them off not far from where we're staying.
No, not at all.
It was crazy. It was crazy. I didn't realize it was like somewhat off site.
When we spent the night with you guys, we heard the fireworks too.
That time too?
We were able to see them. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Because you were drunk.
Was I? I'm going to assume so because I don't remember that clearly.
Yeah, we went to the Blind Rabbit. We went to Unsung. We had wine.
That's right. The wine. That's totally right. We talked about it on the show. That's right. Yep. Holy shit.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Yeah. Makes you forget things.
We were intoxicated, and especially on the cocaine. The pure Colombian bam bam, as they say.
It might give me the runs, but boy, do I get high.
Well, let me know if you guys are down to maybe do like a Halloween trip thing. That would be pretty fun. I know like they do like the Coco, like Dia de los Muertos thing at California. What? No more reservations?
I want to do it. It's sold out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, but I guess that makes sense because like ever since like quarantine with COVID went down, they like only do reservations. Because I remember back in 2019 was the last time Sin and I had gone to Disneyland, and they had like a small Coco area for it, and but obviously that was before those regulations were enacted. So it makes sense. That makes me really sad though.
Even with my brother, when we went, it was appointment based, which is why we wanted to go one last time this week, but they were all booked out. And because we're talking about it, I'm gonna message him. Look at that. I never really got to show off my phone last time, but John got the Fold 4. Amazing fucking phone.
The Galaxy Z Fold 4. You son of a bitch. God damn.
I got right back into Shiny Force.
Oh, you have it on your phone?
I've been on the grind.
Respect. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Except, I've been Shiny Force like 3 or 4 times now. So this time around, I am acting it with like a strategy guide to kind of get all of the items.
Okay.
So let me show you like a reason why I fucking love this phone. Just
Okay.
John shows off for a second. That's it, guys.
Rub it
Look at that.
in. Do it.
I am like able to look at the guide. Oops.
Oh, are you
Don't
serious?
look
You
at
can
my naked photos of AJ.
I want
Yeah.
to.
So like I have the walkthrough on top.
Put it a little closer to the camera.
Ooh.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, Warrior.
I see. I see.
I was looking at who I can promote in a specialty way, and then the bottom I can play my game.
You bastard.
Yeah, it's a pretty fucking nice.
I'm glad to see that you are actually utilizing the features that the phone enables.
Oh my god. So I went through 500 emails on my phone. Work emails. And it was once I figured it out, once I got through like 50 emails, fucking breeze. Oh my god, fucking and I was literally working, like maybe because the screen is so bigger compared to my old phone. Not maybe, it is that I literally turned off the TV and grinded through emails for like 3 hours on my phone.
Oh, nice. Bastard.
Didn't even.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
What happened?
I was looking at park tickets right now for Disneyland on my phone, and I chose 4-day passes, and I was like, why the hell is this costing me almost $1,500 right now? I almost shattered chicken. God damn. Let's see what they got available. But I'm very jealous of your phone. It's a sexy phone. I have to admit it.
I love it. When I tell you I love it, I mean I fucking love it.
Nice. Bro, there are so many dates that are available for reservation. You're crazy.
For the Halloween one? So maybe when I went, it was the day that I saw it was sold out.
Maybe so.
So do we need park tickets, or is that the park ticket?
That's the park ticket. You have to buy the reservations as like you buy the park ticket and then you set a reservation date for yourself.
How much is it?
For the 4 of us, if it was only to be 4,
just planning in the middle of an episode.
Exactly, $536 for the 4 of us.
So like 125, 130 each person.
Something like that. It's not bad. It's what it's been for a while now. Just planning.
I mean, I've been seeing that Coco one, the one with the skeleton dude.
Yeah.
That looks so sick. His face, the mask.
I know. Well, the question is, would we do Disneyland or California Adventure?
There's 2 different ones. California Adventure.
Okay. Because of the alcohol?
I didn't even think about that. You're so smart, John.
You sexy bitch.
Because I think that's where the Coco stuff's at.
Yes, you're right. California Adventure. I feel you. And you know what? Adventures Campus would be sick. And also, according to the D23 Expo, they announced that more stuff is going to come to Adventures Campus too.
For not this year, though, right?
Yeah, I think it's due in 2023.
Yeah, that Infinity War or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it has like Thanos is like a big theme of it.
King Thanos, sir.
Correct
yourself.
Yes.
Correct yourself.
Which is crazy because I didn't even know that was a thing.
King Thanos? Oh, yeah.
Never heard of it.
He's like, in the title, he is a king. And he's a Thanos.
For sure. Therefore, King Thanos. Go fucking figure.
We should talk a little about D23, right?
Absolutely. Do you want me to call you back and we'll continue this?
Yep.
I'll see you in just a second, baby cakes. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Papa John's still not showing his camera. God damn it. Let me see the nudes.
I'm wondering why it's doing that.
I think you're just trying to deprive me of what I want. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that Rings of Power Amazon gift wrapping. I love that.
Yes. I got myself something that I've been looking forward to getting.
Is it something you can show on camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to be like, why are you so excited about these?
Batteries?
Yeah.
That's the most boring thing.
You'll know why in a bit. Why don't we talk about D23 and then you'll know in a bit.
Okay. It's for your vibrator. I respect that. It's okay.
It is for my vibrator.
Oh, well, let's see here. As far as like the Marvel side of things goes with D23, they did release something that's interesting for like right around Halloween time. You got Werewolf by Night, little spooky side of things for Marvel, which I mean, We'll see. I'm sure we'll probably all love it once it eventually comes out. I'm hoping anyway.
I mean, this I think I heard this from the Weekly Planet, and they're back, and they didn't say
Yes.
shot of poop, yada yada. They didn't say that, so I don't have to say it correctly. Um, they got reports that the movie was originally supposed to be an hour, or that special, and because
Mhm.
the guy who's playing the werewolf fucking hated being in the prosthetics, that they cut it down to 30 minutes. So if that's the case,
Wow.
it's going to be a shitty one.
Interesting. Well, apparently it's supposed to be a series.
It's a comic series from like the 70s or some shit like that.
But what I'm saying is, apparently on Disney Plus, it's going to be a series and not a movie.
Really? So are you telling
That's,
me the Weekly Planet lied to me?
I'm thinking they definitely took a shot of poop, and it was not exactly a hot scoop.
Those fucking bitches. Those Aussie bitches.
I know, right? Yeah, October 7th, Disney's Plus series.
Oh.
That's, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I wonder if each episode was supposed to be an hour and they did it cut it down to 30 minutes then.
That makes sense. You know what? We'll take back the Aussie bitch part. My bad.
No, I saw what I said.
Okay, never mind. Mr. Sunday Movies, take it up with old John over here. Please feel free.
I've been supporting those Aussie bastards for like 6 years now.
This is true. This is true. You got me into them. You got our whole friendship circle into them.
Into it, yeah.
To be fair,
Then to be even more fair, it was the shittiness that was the Snyderverse that brought everybody to the Weekly Planet.
facts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right about that. I'll give you that. Most definitely. And
All
then
right.
let's see here.
Yeah.
Later on, we got Secret Invasion, another series.
Did you read the comic series?
What's that?
Did you read the comic series of?
No, I never have. I don't own it.
Good. I do.
And I haven't read it in a very legal format either. So
I think I'm gonna reread it, even though the comics never really match up with the. I still want to reread it because I do believe that is my favorite series.
Oh wow! Series. All right, cool. I like that you're hyped for it in that way, so much to the point of where you're wanting to reread it. So that gives me a lot of hype to want to watch it at least. But I imagine I'd like to read it one day too. Maybe really if I were to buy like the trade paperback of it, I'd be down.
I could get you some totally legal sites where you can read it.
I appreciate that, where it's definitely and directly supporting the artists involved in it.
No viruses, nothing.
Definitely no pornographic ads involved.
Well, I'm not making any promises I can't keep. That might actually come up.
That's very honorable of you to be honest about it. Thank you. On behalf of everyone that clicks that same link you shared to me.
Yeah, I don't want no anime titties to show up, and you guys are like, John, I recommended this.
Right? I gave this to my grandma. Now she's into hentai and tentacle porn. And sometimes hentai tentacle porn.
Well, that's the only porn you should be watching.
100%. Let's see here. As I crunch ice in my mouth.
Tell
we got Armor Wars. Starring Don Cheadle. Return as James Rhodey Rhodes. He's also going to be in Secret Invasion, isn't he?
Yeah, for a bit. So can we talk about the fact that Marvel re-announced Armor Wars?
What do you mean? When did they announce it the first time?
They didn't announce it at they announced it like a year ago, and then they didn't bring it up during Comic-Con. They brought up everything else but Armor Wars.
Weird.
So people were curious if it's not happening anymore, or they were saving it for D23 for a trailer or something, and we didn't even get that. They just re-announced it.
Very weird. That makes me wonder what as to the quality of the show at that point. Then, who knows? Hopefully, it'll blow our minds. Though, hopefully, it'll blow our minds.
So, I think that one will probably be the best one because come on, you got to do Iron Man justice,
right? And I imagine maybe we'll get an inkling of some sort of Ironheart work in there as well.
I think we will definitely get Robert Downey Jr. in it.
You think so?
Yeah, some type of flashback. I definitely think we'll get something.
Fair enough. Well, speaking of flashbacks and legacy characters and actors and stuff like that, you have obviously Captain America: New World Order, which Chris Evans has gone out of his way of saying, I am not in this show or this movie For Anthony Mackie is Captain America. Leave me alone about it.
That's because we're gonna get a Wolverine Captain America movie. I'm telling you. I've been saying it for like 2 years now. It's gonna happen.
Put your
Captain
tinfoil
America,
hats on.
he went to the past. You know? What do you do? Just chilled? Couldn't fuck any bitches. He met his woman.
Right. But yeah, he retired. He met his woman. He's gonna live a nice, happily ever after now.
Do you really think he would retire if there was anything going on?
That's a fair point. But you know what? He already saved the world and the universe, the multiverse, if you will.
But it's Captain America.
He gets his chance to relax now. He gets his time in the sun.
No, I don't think so.
America's ass needs one more ride.
His woman is also like one of the founders of Shield in the MCU. So
Peggy Carter. That's a good point.
I mean, you know what? I take back what I said. Maybe he's a stay-at-home dad now.
Yeah. Maybe she's out there doing the action while, he's watching the kiddos. You never know.
The dream, you know?
100%. Absolutely.
The woman wants to support me, by all means.
Oh yeah. If they have the means, by all means, go ahead. That would be lovely.
I'm gonna walk away for 2 seconds. I dropped one of my batteries.
Go. Will John's vibrator ever get a charge again? Find out on the next episode of Beer Belly.
I'm getting discouraged.
Well, just shout your opinions from here. Obviously, next up we have Fantastic Four. They're in the MCU officially now.
They were.
Wow. I mean, technically they were with WandaVision, or not WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, this could be the time they finally do Fantastic Four justice. This could be the time.
I don't know, man. This saga so far is not that great.
This phase, it's. I mean, Sin and I were talking about it recently, and the shows have definitely been superior to the movies thus far. But then again, we've only had a couple movies, right?
Yes.
Shang-Chi is technically phase 4, I believe.
It is. Black Widow.
Okay. Well, then I love Shang-Chi, and Black Widow was fine.
Eternals.
Eternals is all right. But I mean, and then we have Love and Thunder, which was, cool. Multiverse of Madness, which is cool. Yeah. But out of those, I would definitely say Shang-Chi is probably my favorite.
Yeah, if you got rid of the nostalgia factor in Spider-Man, Shang-Chi was definitely the better film.
I totally skipped Spider-Man again. I did that a couple episodes too. A couple episodes ago. I don't know why I disregarded that movie. But it was great, obviously.
I bought batteries to power my toy. It didn't work, and the batteries are getting uber hot. So I think I'm going to take them out.
They're getting hot?
Oh, yeah. Uber hot. I burned my thigh.
Yeah, you might want to kill that toy with fire.
These are so hot.
That's really weird. Did you have it in your car or something?
No, I just got them delivered from Amazon. They were cool until I put them in the toy.
That's really scary.
That explains he was selling this on discount for $1.
It's a nice little paperweight, though. Oh, Jesus God. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
for sure.
Son of a bitch. All right, let's go with that list.
Yes, here we go. Let's get back to it before John blows his hand off. Dear God, please don't let that happen. Let's see here. So Fantastic Four, we'll see if it'll be great. Captain America New World Order, starring Anthony Mackie, of course, and definitely not Chris Evans. I'm hoping it's good. We'll see.
Same.
I think everyone feels that way. We got Thunderbolts, which is cool.
Wait,
they announced that. Oh, please go ahead before we get that. Go ahead.
The other thing that was confirmed for Captain America was the leader is confirmed. I don't know if you saw that. Fucking, they're literally tying all loose ends, which the leader is the guy from The Incredible Hulk, the Edward Norton movie, where the scientists try to help him become human again, and then some of the blood went on his head and it like bubbles up.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna be in the movie?
Yep, they brought him back. He's gonna be the leader.
Wow. Oh, so he becomes a villain.
Yeah, if you watch Easter egg videos for that movie fucking 10 years ago, they all say, are they going to bring the leader back? I mean, it was implied that he was going to come back. It's just crazy that they're doing it, 15 years later?
Yeah, wow. Crazy that they would just bring it right back around again like that. But
Oh,
that's cool.
I
That's
switched,
cool.
by the way. Oh,
Strawberry daiquiri.
that's disgusting. I was going to drink this. Let me put it back in the fridge now.
Yeah. Why didn't you opt for the beer? Just curious.
The wife didn't like hers, so
Oh, I see. Just might as well get it over with.
She asked if I can drink it for her, so.
Gentleman. A fucking gentleman.
What I do.
Yeah. These are the sacrifices we make for our women.
Oh, man.
Oh, you make for yours at least.
So Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. I mean, I'm hoping it's good. I was really surprised that they announced that Sebastian Stan, old Bucky Barnes, old Winter Soldier, is going to be a part of it. That was kind of fun. Also, fucking David Harbour, Red Guardian, he's going to be in it too. I didn't know that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, he seemed really hype. Got David Harbour yelling at the top of his lungs at D23, "I love Marvel," or whatever. That was cool.
Yep.
Seems like everyone's
Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Who else was
Kind of
there?
wild. Oh, you have the girl that played Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Great movie. I love
So
that.
she'll be in that.
Wasp.
Hannah John Kamen. So there we go. Kamen. You got Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. That we all learned about from what is that? Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. Loki season 2 obviously confirmed, so that's freaking tight. I'm actually really excited about that.
Oh yeah, woo, Loki.
I mean, it was definitely one of the better Disney Plus series we've had so far. I think we came to that conclusion together.
I think it is the best one. I mean, I'm actually a huge fan of She-Hulk.
Yeah.
I've heard so much hate about it. I actually got into not an argument or anything, a discussion with somebody who's like 21, 22, and he's like, "Oh my god, She-Hulk is so bad," and this and that. He's such a nice kid too. He just didn't like it, and I was like, "Did you want more of the same?" Because everybody in that there's a standard Marvel formula, and it's like I'm getting what I wanted. I had been saying for it even before ST Geek that I wanted movies, I didn't even think TV shows were a thing back then, but I wanted movies that had nothing to do with this grand scheme thing. Give me a comedy, give me a fucking detective movie with these characters. And She-Hulk is a bit of a comedy, but She-Hulk, the character, is a comedic character. She's like Deadpool, and she actually was created before Deadpool.
That's so cool.
I mean, that's why I get so annoyed, and I get it. The twerking stuff, a little too much.
Yeah, that didn't need to happen, but I mean, it is what it is, I suppose.
But I don't think it's enough to say the show is bad. So
no,
I actually think in my list of just TV shows, it's probably top 3.
Okay. I mean, it definitely does mix up that Marvel formula to where it's not just another hero's origin story. And at least so far, it's not just a situation of here's the hero against an adversary who has very similar powers. Now, maybe that's where the direction the show will go eventually. But at least so far, it's been very unique and different. She breaks the fourth wall, like you said, like Deadpool, but like in a new, fun way and everything. Mm-hmm. It's a fun written show. It's really fun. Yep. Sin and I have been enjoying it. We're caught up so far, and we're looking forward to the episode coming up this week. Yeah.
I want the fucking Daredevil, though. God damn it. Yeah. I know it's coming up.
He's on Disney Plus now. He's on. No, so
he's going to be in the show. He's in trailers. He's definitely
I didn't know that.
Shulk.
I had no idea.
Spoilers, shit. Bro.
It's all good. All good.
He's in a few trailers for She-Hulk. He's definitely in She-Hulk.
That's down, dude.
It's just when, and I think it's this episode that's coming up.
That's fucking sick. Exciting. Oh yeah. Well then, we'll see how this show goes. But ultimately, I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Yep. That's all I can say.
Oh, and then Charlie Cox did confirm that Daredevil Reborn is not a season 4.
Oh.
So it is.
What does that mean?
It's a reboot.
Oh, okay.
Or it might just be like we acknowledge what happened in the past, but moving forward, it's different. I wonder what direction they're gonna take.
I know, right? Especially because Kingpin made his cameo in fucking whatchamacallit.
But this Kingpin was different.
I mean, it was still Fisk, but yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
No, he fucking ripped a door out of a car. Daredevil's Wilson Fisk did not do that. The man got shot in the face and lived. I mean,
yeah, he got hit by a car.
Netflix's Wilson Fisk did not do that. Like, they're the same actor, but I don't know if they're the same characters in different universe.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, possibly so. Possibly so.
I like to think. I like to think that the Netflix Marvel stuff is in Universe 6969.
Absolutely. That's a very, very good observation on your part. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I'm a wise man.
Oh yeah. Well, for sure. So then, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited and intrigued and curious since it isn't going to be technically a season 4. It is its own thing from what we can tell from what you mentioned. Crazy. All right. Well, let's see. Next up, we got Ironheart. That's going to be fun. Apparently, we might see cameos from folks from like Black Panther, Ant-Man, the Marvels, Echo, Daredevil, all those kind of characters within those shows and movies might have their own cameos and stuff to do in Ironheart as well, which is cool. I'm excited.
Same. I don't know what I feel about a little kid taking over Iron Man's mantle.
I know.
That's not what happened in the comics, right? Like, Tony Stark is alive when she's around.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, to my understanding.
Okay, cool. It's just she was able to create her own Iron Man costume by herself. Not costume, suit. And
suit, how dare you?
So I wonder how they're gonna go about this, because in my opinion, in this saga, Wong is the new Tony Stark.
Yeah, he's kind of a playboy now. He's great in She-Hulk, by the way.
He's funny, he's serious. Like, he's literally, to me, like the new Tony Stark. Like, he has a lot of those, not douchebag mannerisms, but
I wouldn't say he's douchey at all. He's just a little goofy.
He's a little douche. No, not Wong. Stark. I think he's I think he's a PG version of Tony Stark.
Interesting perspective. I didn't even consider comparing the two.
He's the most likable character in the whole series as of right now. He's funny. He is kind of a playboy, it seems like. There's no way he's not banging what's her name from this last episode of She-Hulk.
Madison with 2 N's and 1 Y.
Well, he put the 2 Y's in her, I'll tell you that. That's why there's only one.
Jesus Christ. That doesn't make sense.
That's the Sorcerer Supreme. He makes it sense, my friend.
Exactly, yeah. Spell a Deshanty on your ass right
Y'all
now.
lying to yourselves if you don't think he's tapping that.
You've seen, right, everyone on Twitter saying that needs to become a show?
Oh, yeah. I would watch it. I love Wong. I love where they've taken his character.
Wongers in Madison?
Oh, yeah. The Wongs.
Yeah, it's been a pretty fun show. I'm definitely looking forward to this next episode. Other than that, though, that's about it as far as like brand new stuff. It was very meh. I mean, I'm hyped though. It's just, again, it's a lot of news that we already knew about, but they talked about more of the cast. And we had more members of the cast actually come out. Like, it was cool to see Sebastian Stan walk out for Thunderbolts. I'm like, okay, cool. That's something that's getting people more excited about this random show that a lot of people don't know about.
It's a movie.
I barely know about them.
It's a movie, right? Or is it a TV show? I thought it was a movie. I believe
it's going to be a series on Disney Plus. I could be wrong, but I believe it's going to be a series. Yeah, that's basically what they talked about for the most part were new shows that are coming. Yes. Though I could be wrong. It could be a movie for all we know, but I thought it was a show.
Well, I wanted Fantastic Four news and I got none. So I honestly think Comic-Con's announcements were better.
Okay. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, speaking of Comic-Con, apparently like Marvel is dubbing like this saga like the multiverse saga, which is going to be comprised of like She-Hulk, Secret Invasion, Quantumania, Guardians 3, Wakanda Forever, Echo, Loki. We didn't talk about Echo, but yeah, Blade. There's actually a lot that goes into it.
If you needed D23 to confirm that this is all the multiverse series, you shouldn't be a Marvel fan.
Right.
Simple
Get
as
out
that.
of the rock that you're sleeping under, I suppose.
Point, and they made it even more straight to the point in Loki. Like,
yeah,
come on.
Right. Everything's kind of colliding.
Even Kevin Feige was like, I thought we made it painfully obvious, but we'll make it even more obvious at Comic-Con, which they did. They basically said the multiverse saga.
Right. Which is interesting because now I'm wondering how they will ever go back, or if they maybe never will. Like maybe we've had a couple movies so far that haven't been totally directed towards the multiverse, right? What the hell am I thinking of?
Eternals, I guess.
Eternals was kind of more self-contained for sure, but at least from what we can tell so far.
It expanded more on the universal part, the galaxy and all that shit. Because we really got the Celestials, and they really explained what the Celestials were. So we got to see higher beings in Eternals. So I'm sure there was a reason why we met the Celestials. Like, we're gonna see.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm just curious because it seems as though so far anyway, ever since that, they haven't really talked about Celestials at all. So yeah, eventually they got to bring them back into the fray somehow, which is maybe why in phase 6, where there's such a gap between the beginning and the end of it, the last two Avengers movies that there's going to be, there must be something in there that's going to, but then maybe not, because it seems like it's going to be focused around Kang anyway, unless he has something to do with Celestials, but that doesn't really seem to be the case at this point.
I'm going to keep preaching it. The main bad guy of this saga is Doctor Doom.
Fantastic Four is going to be a movie for a reason.
Yeah. And I wouldn't doubt it if they take the path that Kang and Doctor Doom are either related, because I think in the comics it's implied that Kang is a descendant of both Reed Richards and Doctor Doom.
Interesting. But Reed Richards and Doctor Doom fucked. I feel that.
You know it. They fantastic for a reason. I
like the idea of that.
But like, I have a feeling they might be like the same person.
Okay. That's really interesting to think. That's because have we had any cast confirmations on Fantastic Four yet?
No, that's why I'm pissed off.
Yeah, that is kind of wild. Yeah, what if Doctor Doom ends up getting played by a black actor? That would be crazy.
Well, I don't know if he's black, so I hope I'm not being racist when I say this, but the guy from Breaking Bad, the guy who owns like the Boyle place.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He himself has confirmed that he was in talks with Marvel, and people are saying it's either Magneto or Doctor Doom.
Oh, is that right? Gotcha. That's actually kind of interesting. You never know. Then I don't know.
I think he's more of like an Xavier, and I wouldn't doubt it if he ends up being Xavier. But we'll see.
He seems like he has that kind of vibe about him. I agree.
I don't think there's anything. Even though he was a bit of a menace in Breaking. Have you watched Breaking Bad?
I haven't finished it, but yeah, I've seen bits of it where he's just like a classy asshole.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he is, a classy asshole. And like Walter White, a classel. That's what I am. Yes.
I got you. And he plays a very similar part in The Boys as well. But he does that role good. He does that role pretty well. I'll say that.
Yeah. That's your Xavier.
I'm gonna get the name wrong, but I think it's Giancarlo. Am I wrong by that?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think I'm thinking
Sean Ralphio.
Giancarlo Esposito. There we go.
Okay, so he's not black.
Name. No. Nah.
I wonder what his nationality.
Cancel him anyway, everybody. Cancel him anyway.
Just another one to the list.
He is Chilean American, sir. Oh! I only know that because I Googled it, so there we go.
Did you know that there's a new season for this show?
For what? What for Cobra Kai? Dude, okay, thank you for bringing that up because my mind was blown yesterday.
Yes!
I was like, what the fuck? Where did this come from?
January. They always do it like on New Year's or Christmas.
That's what I thought because I remember, Sin and I caught COVID, and so then we just grinded through like the full season in like less than 24 hours. Fourth season, that is. And so now we're like, what the fuck? This is out? Like, I remember seeing like one thing on Instagram about season 5, and I just flicked past it on the feed because I just assumed it was just like an advertisement that it was coming soon, you know? But now I'm like, what the fuck? Like, season 5's just out? Which kind of concerns me because I'm like, why isn't advertising more strong for this right now? Like, it's fucking Cobra Kai. It's, at least in my opinion, a very fun Netflix show.
I mean, I am in no rush to watch season 5. It's become unbelievably teen drama-y.
I have been calling it samey to myself. Yeah, and ever since like season 3 and 4 were pretty samey. Pretty samey, and I get the teen drama, and you even said that I think since season 2 it definitely went more towards like a teen drama.
Oh yeah, 100, because they went from the adults to the kids, and the kids are just fucking. They change sides so often. They all have STDs at this point. I mean,
and even their STDs know karate at this point, so you can't even shake them.
It really loses my attention when you have the good guys become bad guys and they become good guys again, and then sometimes they're bad.
Right, but still a little bad.
Who's in love with?
But then now the bad guys are good a little bit.
But now the guys who were enemies are on the same team, but they're still enemies, and they like the same girl, and they both dated her. And now they are both.
But then who was supposed to be the overarching bad guy is now we're not so sure how bad he is. But then is he good then? But no, he's still kind of bad for all the things he did, though.
No, he's good now. He's good because this show does. I mean,
well, at least someone badder became more bad than he. So is he a good guy because now he's not as bad as the baddest guy? I don't know what to think anymore.
Who knows?
But I'm excited. I'll say this. The show still does a good job of grabbing my attention. The cliffhangers are fun. And so I'm looking forward to eventually sitting down to watch the show. But I am a little saddened that I feel like there was no fanfare as far as like announcing this season is now out. Like season 5, let's fucking go. It makes me wonder if season 6 will be the final season then.
I think so.
Yeah. Like maybe just like they'll do this one and see how it goes.
God, I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Netflix has very many shows that make it to season 6. They're known
I can't think of any.
They're known for canceling shows, regardless if they're good or not, early, because you have to pay the actors more and more and more money every season that goes along. So
right. Especially with like people canceling subscriptions and everything and them tightening things like restrictions as far as like you can't even be like if they realize you're outside of the household that the original like account is under, then they'll just cancel.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild.
That's what they do. I mean, look at Umbrella Academy. From my understanding, it was a really good season, but they announced that next season is the last season.
Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. But you know what? I've been meaning to go back to that show too, and I have not since season 1.
I'm good.
It was fun though. It was really fun while it lasted, at least the hype of like season 1. I enjoyed that show thoroughly. It's just unfortunately I don't really have much will to go back at this point.
Yep. Same.
Yeah. Because like if you think about it, now that you mention it, even Stranger Things isn't to like a season 5 just yet. Obviously it's coming and it's gonna be
and they're ending it at season 6. Oh no, season 5 is the last season.
Yes, it's going to be
for Stranger Things. For Stranger
Things,
they're making an expanded universe. Like I keep reading about that. So,
oh, is that so?
Yeah,
interesting. Okay, hopefully they won't just butcher it and kill it and all that good stuff. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what they do.
Right. Well, speaking of which, I forgot what are the Duffer Brothers are going to be doing a new show too that I was actually really excited about, if I remember correctly. And it wasn't the spin-off. It was something. It was like an existing IP already.
Dark Crystal? No.
Was that what it was?
I don't know.
They didn't do the Dark Crystal show that is on Netflix that only got 1 season, which was a great season, by the way, I have to say. I remember we did that for us, or at least I thought we were going to do it for SD Geek one time. Damn it. What was the new show? It's killing. Oh, Death Note. That's what they're going to do.
That's what they're doing.
Netflix is going to try Death Note again. So we'll see. I mean, now that they're breaking it down to a show format and it's the Duffers, maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll be great because the manga and the anime itself is like pretty damn prolific. It's just that they try to condense that shit into one movie on Netflix and Americanize the hell out of it to where it just
can't do it. Yeah.
But
you think you think they learned from Dragon Ball Evolution, but
it's funny you mentioned that because I just had a conversation, the quickest of conversations at Starbucks with my barista today. He saw my shirt that I'm wearing right now, and he's like, "Oh, are you a fan of Squirtle or the Ninja Turtles?" And I was like, "Actually, a little bit of both." And he's like, "Oh, okay. Did you see like the live action one that came out a while back ago?" I was like, "Yeah, it was pretty good. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be." It was 2 of them by Michael Bay. He's like, "All right, I considered it, but I didn't watch it because the Dragon Ball movie that was live action was so bad." And I was like, "Oh, I mean, that's 2 totally different things, my friend. Like, one was a low budget piece of crap, while Ninja Turtles at least had Michael Bay money behind it, you know."
You know, there was at least 7 explosions in those movies.
At least. All the turtles were harmed in the making of those films.
Oh, yeah, that's how Michael Bay rolls.
Turtle soup for everybody.
That's exactly what I was about to say. You know, everybody got that turtle soup.
Oh, yeah. Every day. Y'all want some turtle soup? That's all we got at the craft table.
Oh, I got some fabric from their mask. Oh. Awful.
Everyone gets a souvenir bowl of turtle soup every day on set. Gotta appreciate that.
Fucking disgusting. Yep.
Well, with that being said, sir, why don't you take the show away? Because an episode of Beer Belly would not be complete without John's lovely words of wisdom for the week.
All right. You guys ready? You ready? You ready for some facts? Okay, here we go. I need you to go to Disney.com, schedule yourself a trip. I need you to wear some pants that are easy to pull down. I'm talking some sweats. Fill your hydro glass flask with some alcohol, preferably 100% vodka. Drink it all.
Very specific.
Go into Disneyland and show that rat your dick.
What if they don't have a dick? What if they're not in possession of one?
Strap on.
Okay, for sure.
Easy solution.
This is why he gets the segment at the end of the show. This is why. See, this man can improvise. This man next to me. No dick? There's another way. There's always another. Nature finds a way.
You will find a way. And you know what? You can't. You're literally strapped because you can't get it strapped on. Spread your cheeks. You know? Show the Cyclops.
Speaking of Cyclops, Percy Jackson and the Olympians is getting a series on Disney Plus. So very relevant, sir. God, this guy is wise. I can't take it. You're still in the thunder of the whole damn show. Drink your strawberry daiquiri, you bastard.
Victory.
That being said, please let us know what we should drink next episode, what we should talk about. If you have any questions or comments, at BeerBellyPod on all the socials, BeerBellyPod at gmail.com, of course. Gmail. Let us know. Talk to us. Share us with your friends, with those dumb idiots that you love to hang out with all the time, the ones that share that same sense of humor with you. Let them know about us. Yeah, I think that's how I was going to say. Let us know about them, but I guess that too. Why not? But again, at BeerBellyPod, rate us 5 stars or whatever top rating that's available on your favorite podcasting sites and apps. It helps us out. Oh, bundle. Also, if you want to actually financially support the show, apparently you can now do so on our Twitter profile at BeerBellyPod. Once again, helps a lot. $1 here, $1 there, $5, whatever you can afford.
Use money is what my friend says.
There we go. We're not too proud to beg. We ain't too proud to beg.
No, I'm poor. I need alcohol.
We're cold. Help us. Please let us support the Disneyland Fund for us. Thank you very much. But yeah, if you can't afford to support the show financially, just you listening and sharing us with your friends is obviously way more than enough. Giving us that nice 5-star rating. Lovely. Anyway, this has been an episode of Beer Belly. We'll see you next week. Have a great one. Goodbye.
Oh, man.